Hello prep1, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Happy to be with you again. I will remind you, as we used, to keep yourself safe, keep your parents safe, stay home, stay safe. Okay, Ramadan Kareem, I wish you all acceptable fast. Okay, today we are going to complete or to continue on our unit 5, which is titled While. The last video we talked about our vocab. We enriched our vocabulary with new words like tentacle, bad-tempered, aggressive, with the new words also like hippos, mosquitoes, and box jellyfish. Today we are going to discuss the grammar of the unit, and it's an easy grammar. Okay, using adjectives. How could we use adjective, or when we use adjective? We use adjectives to compare between two things or more than two things. Okay, so into this video we are going to discuss all the grammar of the unit, which is divided to two parts. Okay, the first part is comparative using adjectives or comparative adjectives. Before starting, we know that we have two kinds of adjectives. Okay, yes, they are long adjectives and short adjectives. Short adjectives, the adjectives which have one syllable, like big, small, young. Yes, and long adjectives are the adjective which they have more than two syllables or two syllables. Okay, like comfortable, expensive, yes, wonderful, marvelous, aggressive, bad-tempered. Yes. Okay, today we are going to make comparative and also make superlative. First we will start with comparative adjectives. Okay, read the text, underline the adjectives comparing the African elephant and the Asian elephant. Read carefully and listen also carefully. What is the difference between African and Asian elephants? African elephants are larger and heavier than Asian elephants, and they have got bigger ears. However, Asian elephants are more intelligent and better at following instructions. Okay, let's underline them. Okay, think it's larger. I think it's larger, also heavier and bigger and more intelligent and better. Yes, now we have comparative adjectives. Larger from large, heavier from heavy, bigger from big, more intelligent from intelligent, better, yes, better from bit? No, from good. So it's an irregular adjective, not regular adjective. Okay, what happened to the adjective larger? He added er at the end of the adjective. And what happened to the adjective heavy? He exchanged the letter y, or removed the letter y, and added ier to become heavier. And about the word than. Okay, and the adjective bigger. He repeated the last letter G and put ER. Okay, and with the adjective intelligent, he put the word more because it is a long adjective, not short adjective. And with the word or with the adjective good, it becomes too better because it is an irregular adjective. So we have kinds of the adjective and we have ways to make comparative. First one, complete the table with the comparative adjectives from the text. Long became longer, he added ER, and large became larger, he added only R because it is ended with E. Okay. Heavy, he removed Y and added IER to become heavier. Hot, he doubled the last consonant because before the consonant there is an or a vowel. There is a vowel sound which is O, hot, like big, to become hotter. Okay, and intelligent becomes more intelligent because it is a long adjective, and with irregular adjectives good becomes better and bad becomes worse, far becomes farther with letter U or farther with letter A. Both of them are right. Let's check our answers. Yes, larger, heavier, more intelligent, better. Yes. We use than to make comparisons. So is taller than me. So is taller than me. It's an example. So is tall and added er, then the word than to make comparative. Okay. To ask about comparative. Answer the questions in exercise 1. The Pacific is wider than the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, what did he do? He used the adjective wide, so it's a short adjective. He added er at the end of the adjective, then the word than. Look at the chart below and write sentences about the places. Use the comparative from these adjective and than. First, you are going to know how to use these adjectives to make comparative. The Atacama Desert is colder than the Arabian Desert. The Atacama Desert is drier than the Arabian Desert. The Arabian Desert is bigger than the Atacama Desert. The Arabian Desert is higher than the Atacama Desert. The Arabian Desert is hotter than the Atacama. The Arabian is wetter than the Atacama. Okay. This for comparative. Compare places that you allow use comparative from of adjectives from the box. Let's solve them together. Beautiful, it becomes more beautiful than. Big becomes bigger than. Boring becomes more boring than. The same thing with exciting, more exciting than. Friendly, friendlier than. Hot, hotter than. I will double the last word. Small, smaller than. Wet, wetter than. I will double the last word. This is for comparative. I think it's easy. Let's solve these sentences. Okay, using the adjective in brackets. Number 2, which planet is farther from the sun, Jupiter or Saturn? Okay, which animals are more dangerous? Yes. Which country is bigger? Yes. Which animals are faster? Yes. Which metal is more expensive? Which is heavier? Let's check our answers. Wider, farther, more dangerous, bigger, faster, more expensive, heavier. Okay, this is for comparative. Let's move to superlative. Superlative adjectives. Okay, read the article and find the superlative form of these adjectives. Cold becomes the coldest. We will know low, dry, bad, wet, difficult. Extreme climate. Antarctica is the coldest place in the world. The first one, the coldest, okay, place in the world, and it has the worst weather. The worst weather, yes. The lowest temperature, the lowest on record is 89 Celsius. Antarctica is also the wettest, another adjective, and the driest place in the world. How is this possible? It is the wettest again place because 70% of the world's fresh water is in Antarctica and 90% of the world's ice, and it is the driest because in one place, the dry valleys, it never rains or snows. The dry valley is the most difficult place in the world for plants and animals. Nothing can live or grow there. They are the adjectives: the coldest, the worst, the lowest, the wettest, the driest, the most difficult. Let's solve them. Low, yes, the lowest. Dry, yes, the driest. Difficult, yes, it's a long adjective to become the most difficult. Wet, the wettest. I will double the last letter. And bad, it's an irregular adjective, the worst. Let's check our answers. Yes, the coldest, the worst, the slowest, the lowest, excuse me, the wettest, the driest, the most difficult. So, what is superlative and how can I use it? Okay, superlative, when I compare between or among one thing and a group. Okay, when I say Ahmed is the tallest boy in the class, so Ahmed is taller than anyone in the class. Okay, no one is taller than Ahmed. Okay, so Ahmed is the tallest. Okay, so I use superlative to make comparative between one thing and a group using one adjective. Okay, also in superlative we have long adjective, short adjective, and regular. What will we do? Yes, with long becomes the longest, large become the largest. I will put st at the end. Heavy, yes, the heaviest. I will remove y and add iest. Hot, I will double the consonant at the last to become the hottest. These are short adjectives. What about the long adjectives? Difficult, exciting, intelligent become the most difficult. Okay, and what about irregular adjectives? Good becomes the best, far the farthest, and bad becomes the worst. Okay, let's check our answers. The largest, the heaviest, the hottest, the most difficult, the worst. Okay, let's solve that question using adjectives and brackets. I am the funnest person in the class. June is usually month of the year. Hot become, yes, the hottest, the hottest. Okay, money is thing in the world. It's a long adjective to become the most important thing in the world. Yes, Brazil has got football team in the world. Good, good. It's an regular adjective or an irregular adjective. Yes, it's an irregular adjective to become the best football team in the world. Alexandria is city in Egypt. Yes, the most exciting English. I will make you to guess it. Try to guess it and check your answer using the adjective difficult. Here are the answers. The funniest, the hottest, the most important, the best, the most exciting, the most difficult, because it's a long adjective. Okay, this is for superlative and for comparative. Let's summarize them. Okay, let's summarize them all. To make comparative using long adjective, what will I do? Long adjective, more plus long adjective plus than, or less. Now that less is the opposite of more. Yes, plus long adjective plus than. Okay, and for short adjective I will put er at the end of the short adjective. Okay, short adjective ended with er plus than. Okay, what about superlative? Superlative with long adjective, the most plus long adjective, or the least. You noticed that? Plus long adjective. With short adjective, the plus short adjective ended with est. Don't forget the irregular adjectives. Okay, and for irregular adjective, good, no, there, good, becomes better, excuse me, becomes better in comparative, and the best for superlative, and so on. This for comparative, this for superlative, and this for comparative and superlative with a regular adjective. This for our unit today, for our grammar, excuse me, on our unit 5, wild. Okay, now you will know how to use comparative and how to use superlative and how to compare between things. Okay, see you next video.